Good morning, good morning. It is Rose and Sanjay with Motivation Station. Rose, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Sanjay. Today we on the go. On the go.
How are you doing today? I heard the train and I'm like, oh, she's in Jersey. She is landed.
I love it. I love it. Jersey is meeting me with all the beautifulness, with the wind, with the snow, with the rain, with a great atmosphere. Missed my flight, lost my purse, found my purse, went to New York, stayed in New York, unplanned, and here I am on the train having a beautiful time with you, people.
I think it's safe to say this is the first time we're both like not home doing the episode together, which is actually pretty cool to be honest. So even myself, I'm in beautiful Cape May.
Absolutely.
I set up a different box to do the streaming. I definitely need to just get like an external mic when I get a chance next time. But yeah, no, I mean, well, I mean, the weather's all right. It's nice and toasting the house at the moment, but it's uh, it's been a fun trip. It's been a long drive down here last night. It was cold. We saw Santa. We had a good time. Yeah, we had a good
Oh,
time. How was I mean, despite your travels being crazy, you're heading where now? You're heading to uh,
I'm getting off at New Brunswick. If anybody on the train watching us right now, hello, hello. I am heading to New Brunswick. From New Brunswick, we are going towards Somerset. Hmm?
okay, okay. And then
And
how long are you out here for?
I'm gonna be which station? I'm gonna be back home tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a flight back.
So
Yes.
it's a very short trip. You know, I didn't think about it, but I didn't realize today was Saturday. I literally forgot today was Saturday. But you only flew out for the day. Yeah, okay, okay. That's cool though.
Yes, we try not to miss the train, miss the when we get off.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Just yeah, let me know when you're gonna get off, and we can maybe swap out and hop back in, or whatever works for you there. Um,
We're good. Yeah, we're good. I do have my tripod, so I can just take my tripod and just walk around with it like a tourist.
there you go. It's kind of like doing a live video log at that point. No, I get what you mean. That's fine.
I love
Yeah,
it.
I was gonna say yeah. So I guess it is appropriate for us to have named this episode what it is. But I said holiday stress. It's all good, right? Because when we travel, we go here and there, we lose stuff, we hit traffic. I mean, on my drive here, I almost died a few times because people just don't know how to drive in Jersey. It's just crazy, and it's holidays. I was driving
Yeah.
home from work on Thursday, like knowing that Friday I'll be going out, right? So I'm driving home Thursday,
Mhm.
and somebody on the turnpike just decides to stop in the middle lane because they realize they're going to miss their exit. So they stopped and then went
Mhm.
over 3 lanes to try to take the exit. And I was like, you can't do that. You cannot do it. Like, I mean, I fortunately went around them, and a lot of people started beeping and honking, and thankfully there was no accident. But it's just like I don't understand why people like, yeah, if you miss your exit, it's not that big of a deal. Just take the next exit.
Wow.
It's like an extra 5, 10 minutes, whatever. But I don't know. Like as much as I like the holidays, as much as I like the cheerfulness. Like yesterday, I went out. We went to the Washington Street Mall. We went out to eat dinner, and
Mhm.
then we went to go see Santa at a park nearby. And like, there's still so much holiday spirit. Everyone is like in the mood, everyone is happy and stuff like that, despite like the craziness of
Yes.
the holidays. And sometimes you'll see people who are like, I mean, I was also driving and there's traffic, and then there's just somebody driving on the shoulder at like full speed because they're like, oh, I gotta take the exit a mile away, and I'm like,
Mhm.
you still have to follow traffic rules. But like despite all that craziness, there's still at least some goodness in there. But I do want to show you. So I'm gonna mute my mic back
Yeah.
and forth so the echo for you isn't terrible.
If you're gonna show me, I won't be able to see anything because the
It's
sun is
okay. It's okay.
right.
You can
Well,
watch this on your next when you watch it live. But I bought myself a
I
little
can take what?
Cape May mug,
Ooh. Okay now.
and it's very very
I
cute, and
love
I
it.
like it.
I got me a Krispy Kreme a month from the flea market. I got it when I saw it. I was like,
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. No,
oh my god,
I went to
yeah.
I went to a Christmas store yesterday to
I'm not an American, but right now we running.
oh, yeah. No, I hear you. You're crying him now, but yeah, no, that's funny. I was gonna say,
I love
so
your
I
shirt.
went to a Christmas store because my wife and my kid wanted to go. So I bought the mug, but then I also bought this little ornament that my kid wanted.
Oh,
It's like a, oh
so
wait, let me
nice.
move this.
It is so nice. You know, I decided to collect ornaments from each state. I
It's
want
like
my
a
tree to have all of the ornaments from each state.
yeah, that'd be the
I
goal.
love that.
You know what
You
we
guys
need?
did
You
so
know what we
good.
need? And we'll have it next
What do
year
you
for
need?
sure. We need a motivation
What?
station ornament. That's what we need. Next
Yes,
year we're getting a
we need
motivation
motivation
station
station
ornament.
ornaments. Okay, I love that. I love And
Right, but
I
yours.
love your journey. I'm glad you guys safe made it to the Cape me. But what happened to me is also I'm 2 hours away from the airport, and on the way there was an accident. It was a major fire accident, like a big 18 dealer was on fire, so they closed two major highway lanes in Atlanta. So, and I needed to take a train to airport. So I did take the train, and it was extra 16 minutes. I needed to wait for the train, which it took away from the time for me to be on the plane, not a train. However, I'm getting there, taking in my bag, and the lady looking at me, she's like, "You missed your flight," and I'm still, like, just check my bag. She's like, and second time she's telling me, "You missed your flight." I was like, "No, I did not. I still have a good amount of time." I said, "Check my bag." She's like, "It's 8:24, and your flight is 8:49." I said, "Yes, I still have 25 minutes." I said, "Go check my bag." And she's like, "Do you understand we're closing the doors right now? So you missed your flight." And I was like, "Okay, the third time is the charm." I'm like, "What's the options?" She's like, "Just, we're gonna put you on the standby flight." Luckily, it was 2 hours later. I didn't have to wait or go back. So, so I took the next flight in 2 hours. And instead of me getting to New Jersey at 12 a.m., I was in Jersey at 4 a.m. And then when I landed to New Jersey, when I put my luggage into the car, my purse fell down, which I did not notice how this happened. My purse is so small. I don't know how it happened. But that purse has my whole life was in there. Can you hear me? So, hello?
Oh, no, I hear you. I was just trying to adjust like my
Oh,
audio and mic. I hear you.
oh, okay. So, and then 20 minutes from the house, I'm asking my driver, "Oh, where's my purse?" So now we went back to the airport to look for my purse. And luckily it was there in Newark building, Lost and Found building. So we went there, got my purse, and I luckily and safely made it to the house at 4 in the morning. And and here I am. And the best part of moral of the story is no matter what happens to you, I took this from the last podcast that focus on good and be good for no reason. We're living now, right? It's New Brunswick? Oh, it's Edison. It's Edison. Okay, we'll walk back, honey. So, yes, I'm here with Gina. I'm sure you're hearing her voice. And and no matter what happens, focus on good. And there's always we can react. I could be upset and go crazy. And oh my God, it's my purse. I have everything. I was just focused. I got there. I said, I'll find it, and I did, and safely made it to the house. So that's my little story journey of me getting to New Jersey. And we had another beautiful time yesterday in New York. We seen Avatar. It came out on the theaters, Fire and Ash. I am super excited because I got this a beautiful. I don't know if you can see it. And you showing your ornament. I'll show you my thing. It's Avatar popcorn holder and a drink holder. So I can make a movie theater in the house and have this anytime I want. And it's so amazing. I love it.
I say, no, that's awesome. As much as your adventure was very in depth, and I appreciate that attitude too, because it's like I kind of experienced the same thing when I went to California back in
Uh
June.
huh.
And I remember like I mean I just there's some things that happened that I was like I just need to go home, and then I booked the flight and I was like, oh, I booked a good flight, like it was a good price, right? And then that morning
Yeah.
when I started to leave, I realized the flight date was the week after, and I was like, oh no. So then I had to like cancel the flight, which I was able to at least get the refund back for the flight, book a sooner
Yeah.
flight. Like it was like you. I had like 25 minutes to get to the gate, and I was just like, I'm still on the TSA line. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. But I was like, I could panic here on the
Mhm.
line and just start yelling and whatever. I was like, you know what? This line is moving. Let me just sit back, relax, whatever. I actually got to the gate like 3 minutes before the gates opened. And then, like, I was able to get on, no problems, things like that. But then I told myself, worst case, if I miss this flight, I'll just catch another flight and I'm sure they'll help me. So I was like, as much as like I was kind of worried about being able to get home on time, I was like, no, I'll get home.
Mhm.
Eventually, I know I'll get home. It's not going to be a problem.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's not always easy to have that attitude, especially when you're trying to like get stuff done, trying to get somewhere on time and all that. So, sometimes it's best for us to keep calm and do our thing, right? And I think the other part to that also is that like although we're stressed, I don't want to add that stress to somebody else, because you don't know what somebody else is going through. What if you went to that gate or the person that was checking your purse and they started, like you started giving them a hard time, right? You got,
Yeah.
I'm sure they come and admit like hundreds of people at the airport, and now they got to deal with you too, and then they're probably done for the day, and they're just like, I'm tired of being yelled at, but thankfully it was one less person from you giving them attitude. Also, yeah, I was gonna say, give my regards to Gina. I gotta actually hit up Gina when I next week when I come back.
Yeah.
And I come out there, but I'll text Gina if anything. Are you guys getting closer to your exit?
Not yet. No, no, no. The next one. Repeat that again for me, please.
Oh, no, it's just that you guys getting closer to your exit.
Yes. So this one is Edison, and I believe next one is New Brunswick, right?
Yeah, yeah, it goes Metro Park to yeah to Daytona.
So we're
Nice.
getting off at New Brunswick, but you're on my tripod. I don't. I'm not losing any service or anything, so I'm still here. I do have the only thing. My phone is at 20%, which is great. We still have two. And you know what I started doing? I started focusing on good, as I said, but also I started being more flexible. No matter what happens, I have a great attitude about it. You know why? Because nervous system ourselves they don't restore that easily. I don't want one that thing ruin my whole day, or whole life, or whole month because it's all about how we react, right? So, and I'm just looking at it and I'm just laughing about it because it could have been worse. It could have been greater. It could have been better. It could have been anything. But when I come to New York, I'm always grateful because I, so many people dream about coming to New York and they can't even afford it. And here you are just walking around like it's nothing. That's why I'm always grateful for that. Oh, New Brunswick is next station. One great thing I can tell everybody, if you want to see New York tree and all the ornaments and all the Saks Fifth Avenue show, go 3 o'clock in the morning. There's no lights on the tree. They close it at 1 a.m. to 5 p.m. But I can warn you one thing: there's nobody, not even a one soul standing there. And you can just take all these beautiful pictures with all these ornaments and do the beautiful content at 3 in the morning. It was so amazing. It's the first time I did that. And for the first time, I missed my flight. And the first time, I have a picture of a Rockefeller Center tree with no lights on, which is amazing. I never had that, and that's something I want to have. So I do have now.
Yeah, we were making the plans to go last weekend to New York, but it didn't work
Yes,
out. So we're actually gonna try to go the weekend right
we
after
do
New
walk
Year's.
on.
So we
Yeah,
think the it'll be more
yeah.
dead by then.
Thank you. That is amazing. Definitely naked. That was my tradition about. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thank you. The train is saying hello to the podcast. Motivation station is on. So we are coming out. you know, say hi. And I make this beautiful tradition of going to the Rockefeller Center tree in New York a while back, probably in around 2017, 18. And it's just a moment for me and you. You know what I mean? If somebody wants to join, yeah, we good. If somebody wants to join, but I'll. It's like a date. You know, I always tell people, have you ever lately take yourself on a date? Just you and you know? Just enjoy every bit of it.
Yeah, and
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
I know you're making the most of it, and it's nice. Like I mean, it's nice to see the background. It's nice to see that it's a nice sunny day. It might be a little
Yeah.
bit chilly. You got the glasses
Oh my
on and
God, it was a
everything.
rainbow yesterday.
Exactly. Yeah.
Guys,
Uh. Uh.
it's an amazing day when you make an amazing day.
Yeah. No. Exactly. I was gonna say because like it's like you said, we can't really control the situations that happen to us. But we can choose how we react, right? And I think it's safe to say for me,
Hmm.
at least, I've been a little bit more grateful that, definitely within the last few years, like I've kind of reacted a little bit better. Because you can react in a bad way, and obviously that has its own effects. Um, but like, just enjoy what you can, right? Even like I said in the past, even when you're lost, just enjoy the view. So it's kind of just like do the best you can with what you have, right?
Absolutely.
Where are you heading in somewhere in particular? Oh no, if you're talking, I don't hear you though. I'll let her gather her things there.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
okay. My earpod case decided to stay on the train.
no way, really?
Ah! It's okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Maybe, yeah, I think it's okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, you have it. See, there you go. See,
I
talk
got it.
easy.
I got it. I'm pretty organized, but as you already know, but sometimes,
Listen, I'm just happy that
there's a root truck.
your attitude was just, you know what, it's fine. If it goes, it goes. We'll just get another one later. It's fine.
Exactly. I that means we need something better. Every time something like this happens, I always remember Haponopono. Haponopono. Always.
Yeah, who knows? You could have got a brand new AirPod and all that. Yeah.
And when you have a great attitude about it, nothing bad happens, really, nothing bad. Yes, I did left my purse. And luckily it was down because I had a great attitude about it. I didn't cry, I didn't go crazy.
Like I said, it's
You
situations
know
out
what
of
I
your
want?
it's situations out of your control. What can you do, right?
Yeah. I said, where's this gonna go? Somebody took it. There's nothing in there but my. Yes, I had all my life in there, but you know what? It's fine.
Just be careful where you walk and stuff. It's funny because I'm looking at your background and stuff. I don't think I've ever taken the train to and or from New Brunswick, but I know exactly where you are from all the times I've driven through New
This
Brunswick.
is George Street, I believe. It's an avenue. Yeah. we're going to the parking lot, getting in the car, and going to the house, and I will be able to even charge my phone when we get to the house.
There you go.
This is on the go. Today is the on the go podcast. I love it. You away, I'm away. This is amazing.
What you should just do is just start video logging yourself instead, and then just uploading it to the Motivation Station channel. Just do like little positive
All right.
videos and then just upload it.
That'll be amazing too. I'm glad you guys having a good time. What else you guys have planned?
So today we're gonna go back to where we were yesterday, but it's gonna be daytime, so it should be a little bit warmer. There's a
Uh-huh.
local farm that we want to visit, and check that out. Um,
Uh-huh.
we saw there's a I'll obviously it'll be posted up on Instagram, but there's a place called
When
Congress
did you
Hall.
guys leave? Yesterday?
Yeah, we left yesterday around like 2 o'clock. I wanted to leave at 12, but we left around like 2 o'clock.
Oh, okay. So you still had a chance to pick up what was on the door.
Yes, we did, but I'm sorry, we didn't bring it with
Okay,
us on
good.
vacation. We're gonna actually
No,
make
you
a
don't have
video,
to, but
and yeah, no, we'll make a video, we'll put it on Instagram, and we'll send you a private video too. No, we got that. I think we got it the day before. I got it on Thursday. It came in
yeah,
Thursday. Yeah, yeah. And my wife's like,
that was the day when I was dropping everyone's gifts. Yeah.
wait, you were
Okay.
physically dropping it off?
Yeah, it was me putting, but the door.
Oh, you should just rang the doorbell. You could have said hi to my wife. Because my wife was like, "Who? Somebody came to the
I
door." And I
did
was like,
ring the bell.
"Oh, maybe she didn't." Oh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they didn't notice. Because I was saying they could have came downstairs and said hi. Because my wife did tell me, she's like, "Oh, somebody's here. They left something at the door." And I was like, "Who?" I was like, "What?" Because I was at work that day. And then
Yeah, that's
then you texted me, and then I saw the pictures you sent and the pictures my wife sent, and they matched up. But it was funny because that same day I got like a thank you letter from my friend James because like they had gone to the wedding when I went to the wedding, so they had also sent that too.
yeah.
So I was like confused. That's the everything we were getting, but no, thank you, and like I said, if anything, if you wanted to, I can just open that up next week on the podcast.
That's
I
you do what you do.
yeah, no, yeah, I'll keep you posted because we do have stuff for you too, but I have to get it from my guy tomorrow when I go back home. So he'll have it for me, but I don't. If I ship it, I don't think I'll get there by Christmas. But you'll have something.
Thank you. You don't have to do it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah. No,
you. I
we
love
we appreciate it. Like we didn't even know. My wife was just like somebody came and dropped it off, and she just didn't know who it was. And I think one of our doorbells doesn't work, so it's possible maybe you rang like the one that didn't.
it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did
So
put the little
yeah,
letter.
yeah. The little ring one doesn't. Yeah, I gotta get it fixed. But no, I look forward to opening it. So we'll see how that goes.
I've
But yeah,
seen your beautiful Subaru
yeah, right. The old school one sitting
that
there
you
waiting
speak
for me
about.
to
Yeah,
give it a little TLC. Yeah, it's still there.
yeah, yeah.
I'm hoping to get that back up and running. Hopefully this coming year as well. I'm all about trying to hold things together and keep it positive and whatnot.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Uh, hold on.
Is anybody in the chat today? I don't
Uh,
see nobody. I don't have my.
no, as I said, I think it's kind of on the more quiet side today, but that's okay.
That's okay. Everyone,
You,
watching it later. That's a good news. We need to just post it on Facebook so people can.
so yeah, no, like I said the last time, there's a way to kind of post it on of multiple social medias now. So I'm just going to set it up. I
Hmm.
just have to do it from my computer instead of my work
Okay,
computer here. But
that is
uh,
amazing. Let me see the
yeah,
clock.
today we're just gonna go check out a place called Congress Hall. We're gonna take some pictures and videos and stuff like that. Maybe have dinner out there. Maybe
Mhm.
just get like a good old pizza or something like that. And then tomorrow, before we drive back, we normally just get like a breakfast. We go to breakfast at like a hole in the wall place and stuff like that. But like I think
Ooh, okay.
yesterday on the drive down, my daughter. I mean, it was like Thursday night. She started feeling unwell, so I think she's starting to get a cold. So we bought some medicine and stuff like that. But I don't want to cancel vacation, but now we just like we bundled, like when the kids wear too many outfits and they're warm, but then they're stuck in a position like they're just stuck like this because like they can't move, right? So we
Yeah.
we put all those jackets on Lily, so then she couldn't, when she's walking, she's just like walking like SpongeBob at that point everywhere she goes. But at least she wasn't getting more sick or anything like that. But she had a good time. She saw Santa. She
Hmm.
asked Santa what kind of cookies he likes, so then we can put them under the or put it by the Christmas tree.
She's so
Overall,
thoughtful.
it was a good trip. Yeah. Like just yesterday and today, we're just hoping to continue that.
Sounds like you guys having the greatest time.
We're making the most of it. I'll tell you. I'll tell you that much.
Yes,
We are
and
making the most of
keeping the
it.
tradition going.
My wife and I were just talking, and we've been coming here for 6 years now. This is the
Wow.
this is the sixth year that we came, which I think is
That's
crazy,
amazing. Yeah.
And like we're hoping to carry this tradition through, over and over, and it's so nice. And like I told my wife, I was like, I know I haven't really traveled or like been well traveled around the world and stuff like that. But if I were ever to just stay in Jersey and retire in Jersey, I would probably retire in Cape May. I love it. Like this place is
Oh,
just such a beautiful place to be.
never
But
been
yeah.
there. I gotta make it.
Well, hey, listen, maybe one time if we can set up and you can fly out here for a weekend, we'll get an Airbnb down here and we'll take you out. It'll be a good time. But you know what is crazy? What is crazy is the fact that every time you come to Jersey, I'm just not there. Like I'm not exactly where you are. Like I think
I know,
you came
right?
to visit. I think did you come in like October when I was in Myrtle Beach,
Yes.
and then now this
Yes.
year I'm in Cape May, and you come to visit again.
Yes.
1 year we'll get it together.
Absolutely.
1 year we'll get it together.
Because I remember last time we was planning to do a Christmas show together, and I was almost there, and it didn't happen. And then, yeah, it was just like one day it will.
Well, what the beautiful part is we still make the most of it, right? We'll either do like a separate
We
video or
do.
we'll do a Sunday video or something like that. So we always figure it out, and I'm actually very happy and proud that, like you said, we've been just doing continuous episodes despite any roughness
Yes,
along the
and I
way or
like that we're
challenges.
flexible.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm always grateful for that. And oh, Megan says hi. Welcome, Megan. Hope you're doing well.
Megan,
This is
Megan, I'm wishing you Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year. Let's
Yeah,
focus
same
on
to me, Megan.
good and do good for no
This is coming
reason.
from Motivation Station. So happy Merry Christmas and Happy New Year
Yes,
for sure. Um,
and be generous with ourselves. Like I'm continuing on that journey of being generous and being flexible. I
yeah,
don't if
I don't
as
honestly I
soon as
think
I feel my stress level goes up just a bit, I turn it down. I started watching that, and that's really helping me right now to stay
yeah.
energized and keep smiling about it.
No. Oh, you know what? Because so she's driving. Um, so Megan, this is Motivation Station on the go, if you will. So she's in Jersey now. I'm in Cape May this year. Um, and we're just doing a podcast on the go, so it's not gonna be the most the best of the experiences, but it's it works. But I guess I'll wait for her to come back. I'm using a different computer. I'm using a different webcam. There's a lot happening right now. So let's see if she. I just want to make sure my camera's working. But I can't move this window for some reason. All right. So until she comes back, I'll add her. But Megan, hope things are going well. I hope you and your family are doing well and are safe and happy during these holidays. So definitely take care of yourself. Yeah, I hope you guys can hear me good. I'm using like I said, a different system. Hopefully we'll see if she'll come back. I think it's the same link. Hold on, let me just make sure that she has the same. Yeah, she should be alright. So if she reconnects, she reconnects. But anyway, um, yeah, although holidays are stressful, even for me, like, um, I was gonna add to her point. well, with saying that, with work and stuff, I know I've been talking about that the last few months. It's been kind of stressful. It's been kind of hard and whatnot. But just trying to make the most of it. Things are getting a little bit better. Things, here and there. I have a lot of people who, raise me up at work, which I appreciate, and it's helping me get through. Like I know that I'm still not where I want to be, and the more I talk to my friends, colleagues, whoever I'm close with, I'm motivated to keep doing more. And sometimes it's not easy. Just like Rose said, sometimes it's not easy, and we make the most of it. But it's our attitude that matters a lot. And I know I've been kind of rough around the edges lately, just because of my whole situation. But at the end of the day, I should be grateful. I should be grateful for where I'm at because I could be somewhere a lot worse. But I'm happy with where I'm at and where I'm going. Hopefully, going and then 2026 is going to be an interesting time because not only am I trying to get my pursuit of peace YouTube going soon, hopefully, but I'm also involved in some projects with a few local friends. I'm trying to get back into my filming, which hopefully by March we can continue shooting again. A lot of changes coming, and I'm just trying to hold true to the positive things, And some things, sometimes things just don't work out. Sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to go. But we make the most of it. Let me see if I hear back from Rose. No. It's funny because hopefully I'll post it up one day. But I think I've mentioned in the past that one of my favorite bands that I listen to, duos I should say I listen to, that I'm trying to incorporate some stuff with my videos into is Run the Jewels. And I bought something for the DJ uh in that group, and it's coming in this week, and I'm looking forward to it. And I would like to send it over to him, but I'll have to check it out later. But I follow some of the members on the group, and they like some of my posts that I put up. But anyway, yeah, I mean, like the holiday stress is crazy because, like I said, I mean, I have been driving to and from work, or even come down to Cape May. That like it's just like I get the hecticness. I get the like rush of everything, and I just want to say I hope people can just really take a step back and just kind of enjoy the time. Don't rush it. Don't go like, oh, I'm missing every second or anything like that. But take your time with it. Like I said, it's because unfortunately, I mean, I was okay, but like, unfortunately, if one little mistake that someone makes can be a big mistake to somebody else, and I wouldn't want that to happen. I remember, I was driving even down here to Myrtle Beach, and all of a sudden, people in front of me just start slamming the brakes, and in my car, like I started pumping the brakes to make sure that my brakes don't lock up, but I wasn't stopping fast enough. So then I kind of just moved out into the shoulder to make sure that I don't hit the car in front of me, and the car behind me had enough room to brake. And what had happened was I swerved into the shoulder, and the other guy switched lanes into like the middle lane. Unfortunately, everybody was okay, but like it was just because somebody decided that they needed to be in the lane over, and it's just like, yeah, you gotta be kind of cautious. You got to be, worried about the people around you because, I get that you're trying to get somewhere and you're trying to, be careful too. But like, at the same time, your actions have consequences to other people. So, I just want to wish everyone to be safe and well and take your time with things, and I'm just trying to be on vacation here. Like I know, like we came down here last night, and today's already, Saturday, and then tomorrow we're leaving. But I'm still trying to take the most of it. Like it's just afternoon. I want to go out for lunch, um, and just like let my kid have a good time. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if Rose is coming back, but I did tell her that I wanted today's podcast to be a little bit on the shorter side just because we both have plans accordingly. I mean, her phone could have died too at this point, so I'm not entirely sure. But hopefully next week would be after Christmas. And we will obviously catch up then, and then after that's after New Year's, and the time is just flying by. So, um, I just would like to say. It's here. All right. So, like I said, I don't know if Rose is gonna make it back on time, but if she does, I'll grab her. But we just wanna, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you guys for being fans of the podcast, subscribing to our channel, sharing it, liking it. I've had a lot of people talk about it with me, and they are impressed that we have done so much in so little time. But they're also impressed that we're very consistent. It's like what Rose and I said. We can't believe that it's been over a year now that we've been doing these episodes. I might have labeled this episode wrong because I don't remember exactly which episode we're on. So I'll have to rename it. But we've done 60 plus episodes, and it's just it's full of like life, it's our story, and I'm happy to be able to like look back at some of the episodes and just be like, wow, I remember when I was at that place in life and this place in life. We're in this new age of like, back then when we were kids, our parents used to have like video cameras and record us. Now it's like I have a podcast that basically tells my story and tells my existence in a sense, like, and maybe I won't be here forever, but like these videos will be, right? These videos will remind the people, or maybe new people will see my videos and they'll see who I was, and who I've been, and I hope that I can share a fun story or a great story that will live forever, and maybe my story will influence others, just like Rose's stories, I mean, for both of us, and even the people that we had on our podcast, right? So when we had our guests, they shared their stories, and now they're kind of living here, right? Hoping next year we can get a little bit more going on. It's just like, I'm trying to get through these periods of work and these periods of holidays, and just, things happening at home and my health and, finance and all that stuff. So, like Rose said, I can't control everything in the world, but I can at least control how I feel about things. So, I want to say again from the bottom of our hearts, from Motivation Station, that we love you and we appreciate you. We hope to have a little bit more merch coming up soon, so we can send out some merch for our people. And yeah, we just continue to hopefully have another beautiful year, another beautiful time that we will continue to, keep going with this, and and the additional stuff that we'd love to do. So we thank you, Megan. I love your podcast videos. Thank you so much, and I hope we've been friends for a long time too, and it's great to know that, even though these podcasts, I don't have a lot of viewers, we don't have a lot of live audience and stuff like that. To me, the one person makes a difference. So that I really do appreciate that. And with that, I would like to say cheers to you guys. I'm sorry you can't really see my mug, but it's a beautiful Cape May mug. I'll see if I can post it up on our Facebook when I get a chance. And today was the first time I made coffee hot. That sounds sad, but it is true. Because normally I had Keurigs, or I had an espresso machine, or I make iced coffee at home with my wife, but I never used one of those like just coffee pots where you put like, the filter, the coffee, and then you turn it on and it does. I haven't done it yet, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna wing it, and I winged it, and it came out good. I just didn't have any cream or anything, but that's fine. It tastes good. It's like hazelnut coffee, and it's really good. But anyway, we just want to say thank you. We love you, and we will see you after Christmas. So hope you guys have a beautiful Christmas. And we will catch you next week. So have a motivated day and take care.